My name is Bryant Mckinnie. I'm a 12-year NFL veteran, as well as Super Bowl champion. I guess we can't forget national championship as well at the University of Miami. As a former professional athlete, health is very important to me, especially after playing for, I would say, over 20 years because I started in high school. Really focusing on, in this stage of life, is repairing everything that I've kind of wore out. Since my playing days, my body's changed a little bit. I feel like since I retired, I feel more of the aches and pains. Like once I'm retired, I feel more of the soreness and feet aching and things like that. So now I'm in a stage where I just want to kind of heal those things so I can continue my everyday life. So how I discovered Humanaut is my athletic trainer when I was with the Minnesota Vikings is Eric Sugarman. He's one who presented this opportunity and said, hey, I feel like a guy your size, this may be a value, come out. And I definitely heard of stem cells. The TPE is something I learned more about just talking with Shug, and I'm glad I did both. I'm here to do both. So what made me interested in getting a complete blood cleanse is because I wanted the opportunity to be able to get rid of all the toxins in my body, especially the inflammation, because I feel like that's the part that kind of bothers me the most. And when it was presented to me, I feel like it was a great idea. So I wanted to experience and see how I felt. I've heard people mention it from time and time, but I've never met anybody who actually done it. So I definitely wanted to take advantage of the opportunity to come in and do a plasma exchange and see how it felt for me. So basically my process when I got here was I showed up to the clinic, we sat down, we had a few discussions, we talked about different areas that I feel like I wanted to target. Eventually we went in, they hooked me up to the machine. She showed me one machine has a thicker needle that went into my left arm, and that's where the blood is being drawn from and then put into the machine and spun through, and then other medicines are being poured in as it removes all the bad plasma. And then there's another tube that came across that's smaller that went into this arm, and you can watch it being entered back into your body, which is a pretty cool experience. And personally, I feel like I felt great afterwards. So at the end, you get a chance to see the bag where all your toxins and everything are. And I actually looked at someone else's in a photo and I realized that I had a lot more toxins. Mine was a little darker. Mine looked like apple cider vinegar. One of my friends, when I posted on social media, said that was Don Repo in the bag. But definitely was a lot of toxins in there. I'm glad it's out of me now. I refer this to anyone else. I slept great, I felt great, and I'm now here to get the good stuff put in, which would be the stem cells. So I'm getting an injection on my shoulder first because I injured it. I think I just overthrew in like a boxing class. I have tennis elbow, I play tennis. So my tennis elbow has been affecting my wrist. So I'm going to do injections there. And then I've had my knee scoped twice in my career. So just arthritic and just stuff from that. I'm lingering a little bit, so we're going to inject that knee. In the stem cell space, I've always heard people who went and got it. I heard Kobe Bryant went and got it. I heard Tom Brady went and got it. So I've heard different things. I've heard how it works wonders. Just so happened, I sat in a meeting on Monday, and a gentleman who was in the meeting was saying, I mentioned I was coming out to get stem cells. He says, oh, I had a whole injury and I didn't have to get surgery because I went and got a stem cell injection. So it made me even more excited to come. So now I'm just wanting to see how my body reacts to it. I feel like it'll do a great job, and I'm just excited to be able to heal. If you want to invest in your health and you want to help heal yourself, Humanaut is the place to come to.